What's good with you guys? This is something different, something new. As you can tell, you hear the Xbox in the background. It's actually on. Like, I'm actually playing a game while making a video. And, well, I already fed my niece, so she's kind of laying down sleeping, but won't be too loud. But, yeah. Yeah. This is a R6 Attack R6 Heroes. So, yeah. Enjoy. Just, I guess, yeah. And like I told you guys, you need to start watching Pro League, but not only Pro League, start watching people who know how to play the game. You need to watch Pace Bull. Please watch Pace Bull. He's super, super cool. Like, that's like, he's very cool. Anyways, Aurora. I've really, ever since people called Singe trash, I've been trying to work around her and also like try to like pick operators who can like be better or like worse than her. But again, if you watch Pace Bull, his team uses Aurora on a basement push on Charlotte, and it worked very fine for them. But I'm only saying this about Aurora only because I I would want you to visualize how defense will play when they defend bar to actually defend basement. So if you don't know, and when defenders are defending basement, they tend to play above a floor. So let's just say you're on second floor and then site is on third floor. The enemy team, aka the defense, they would defend second floor to actually defend third floor. It goes a long way about like just taking perimeter and also taking like perimeter and also taking room control, because if you're gonna push from a certain area as an attacker, as a defender, they're gonna actually defend that area like it's an actual site. So it'll be harder for you to actually push certain things because they're actually defending it rather than defending site itself. So when you have to go through an obstacle, they're gonna be in the way, literally. Like that's the whole point of like roaming or like even like playing off site in general. It's just making sure the attack team doesn't take a percentage of the map so the game won't go as slow or fast, you know? Honestly, the best execute is when you take your time and you don't rush and you always show up. Always, always, always show up. And these, what would I call these? These doors are placed in a certain way. The only reason why you don't shut off blue because it's a one-way street. No matter how you look at it, it's a one-way. So if they need that angle, they can honestly just, rotate, come through wine and come in storage, and they can physically watch the staircase from a closer and a safer angle. Well, coming from blue, you can close off blue, but they wouldn't really necessarily need that to be open because they can rotate safely versus trying to contest blue hallway and then coming into wine and not making it into storage. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it goes a long way from like just trying to help help the team out versus actually know what you're doing. Because don't get me wrong, people who help the team out, quote unquote, they do get in the way. But the point is just try to make sure you don't door off blue. Please, you as a player, you physically watch blue. If you cover blue, they're going to just walk in freely. Please watch blue. Yeah. Zero. In my opinion, I haven't really seen Zero. I haven't seen Zero in like anything pro wise, but I'm not gonna lie, when it comes to Zero, I feel like his cameras are way too noticeable when it comes to like anything with gadgets. He's the main character that you don't use for any situation because it's so like it's obvious. But he had like what two reworks, maybe three, but two to my knowledge. But yeah, he's not that bad. But the point is he's not picked as often, but using him is something much better than honestly going against him. It goes a long way. But anyways, you should use him in scenarios where you need to have a blind spot on somebody or something. I mean, it's cameras, you know, like it's normal cameras. Like what can you possibly go wrong with cameras, you know? Yeah, I guess 0 0, but use zero wisely. Like one scan can make a big difference. So I was like, with zero, just be careful how you use his cameras and be careful how you honestly want to approach, because you using zero, you get dependent on a lot. You have what, 6 7 cameras to deploy. I guarantee you're gonna be the center of the center of the room when you need to be. You know what I'm saying? My bad. My audio is chopped right now, but I'm in the game. But yeah, to get you just a zero. And I must say, zero does go a long way when it comes to patience. Like, his camera deployment timing is not bad, but it's just the fact that it's the flipping, then the turning around, well, flipping back over, and then you have the pings, you have the light that flicker. Well, I think the light ain't that crazy, but like, you know, it makes it sound cute when it flips. So it's like it's a long way with patience with zero, but why bring zero? He's not a bad character, and honestly, his cameras can be used for lots of things, not just, you know, trying to be sneaky and put into like a reinforced wall or a hatch. You know, it can go on any surface whatsoever. It can be hidden very well. You know, so just use it. Just use zero like Valkyrie. You know, and trust me, you wouldn't have no issue using him like he wasn't bad in the first place. You know, but in my stack, in my attack, I'm bringing zero. I has to bring zero, but yeah, zero. And you have Brava. I mean, I've seen Brava a lot coming through like rank like in its own, you know? So I feel like if any operator is used a lot in rank, they're gonna be used a lot in like anything professional. So bring Brava, you know? Seriously. You can take library camera. That's very important. You're running downstairs because people love to go uppity up to do runouts on that library window, and even runouts like to roam top. Well, I'm gonna say top blue because it's literally above blue, but uh, uh, library staircase. They like to roam pool hallway, bar, and they also play kitchen area. So it's very good to get this library camera just in case anybody is roaming and being weird, awkward, or whatever. You know, it's very good. Uh, just hacking in general. Bravo's gonna be Bravo at the end of the day, though. You know, so when it comes to anything util and you need it, you're gonna bring Bravo. It's like going against a Valkyrie, like it's like playing a very good Valkyrie. You know, it's like you're gonna need that intel when it comes to Bravo. You know. And I think she's the only operator who can actually, like, you know, get enemy util. You know, yes, she's the only operator that could get enemy util. So it'd be very worth it to bring Brava. Bring Brava. Really and truly, minus like the default cameras, I would say for Brava, like she's kind of cool, a cool operator when it comes to like hacking. But I don't like the fact that it doesn't recharge. Like she has 3 shots for each drone, so that's 6 shots. No, it's two drones, 3 shots. That's 6. Yeah. So you know it goes a long way on like you have six chances to hack enemy util. But then also, you know, it doesn't recharge. So, you know, it goes a long way. But if that makes sense about that nitpick, but, you know, get Brava, use Brava, be good with Brava, and you'll have the best teams ever. Me personally, I do like Brava, but on my account, well, this account I'm currently playing on, I do not have Brava. So I gotta buy Brava. Because there be some situations where it's like, it's not totally you being useless, but it's just you wanting to, like, be like a good solid help, and Brava is a good help when it comes to like cameras, bro. Like with anything trying to help, bro. Like I have to buy Brava. Seriously, I gotta buy her. But yeah, I do not own her on this account. So bro, like I said, it be times where I need to get Brava and I don't have a good Brava, or I don't have Brava, you know. So it's like yeah, yeah, grab Brava, especially when it comes to roaming and defending downstairs. There's gonna be weirdos in bar, gonna be weirdos library staircase. They're gonna be playing fucking pool. They're gonna be roaming. So don't look at like bro. It's funny how people die. Like in my head, I'm laughing because it's funny how people die only because they don't actually check out for roamers. Like they just assume roamers are just, like they assume roamers like to avoid people. No, they're gonna attack, you know. But it comes to a point where avoiding as a roamer is a good thing, you know, because it's a waste time, you know. But yeah, get Brava. Trust me, you would not regret it. Get Brava. Now we got Ying. Now, something with Ying people do know but don't use a lot often is she is just like Fuse. Yes, she can fuse with her Ying charges. So anything soft, not anything hard and soft, but anything soft. Anything soft, she can breach through it. So imagine if we seen a lot of players do what I just did. Ying the floor, get hatched, ying the floor, and just rush in. That, no one has never done that before. So now we know Ying can actually do this. Stop trying to discourage her and saying that she's not useless or she's only good for rushes and Aruni. No. I mean, Amaru? No, she's not. She's good for actually breaching a lot of soft walls. So it can punish the enemy from really not taking care of the top floor, you know? And when it comes to the Ying charges paired up with the breach charges, she's very valuable on taking her own charge. Like she can play by herself when it comes to, you know, pushing and then really and truly just want to be solo. But again, always bring a teammate with being what's his name? Zero. Always bring Zero. Not always bring Zero, but bring him. Tell me it's worth it. Don't just bring Zero. You didn't know Ying could do that? Now you know. Get Ying, grab Ying. She's fun to use, and yes, grab Ying. Grab. Grab Ram. What can possibly go wrong with Ram? I'm not gonna lie, I've never really seen people ban her when it comes to downstairs or when it comes to Charlotte. In a way, like I feel like people allow it when no, that came out wrong. I feel like people allow Ram versus accepting the fact that they have Ram. Because I feel like if you accept the fact that the enemy team picks Ram, you know the Ram plays. Like you know how to counter it and you don't mind it. But when it comes to like not like caring in a way, it's just you would want to ban Ram because you know how powerful she is. And there's no matter what you do, you cannot stop it. So when I say people allow it versus accept it, it's different when I say it. But yeah, Ram, grab Ram. She's really valuable. I'm not gonna lie. Like there's nothing wrong with Ram when it comes to like, you know, making vertical, you know? It's like it does it for you, you know? But the only thing about it is like it can be used against you from like the long term, you know? It's like it's not like buck, you can make like one certain spot. No, if you use the Ram charge, it's gonna take up your spot and the spot like to come, you know? So just be mindful how you use Ram. This kind of might be my most authentic video because I'm rushing, not really rushing, but like I'm like recording while playing a game, and then I want to play the game so bad. It's like I'm talking, and then like you know, it's like it's it's super raw, you know. Like of course I'm gonna edit it out in a way that you know it's not fully inside my background, but like it's just I wouldn't care, you know. I'm not mad hungry, but anyways, yeah, like I don't know. Like when it comes to like site setups, no, when it comes to R6 heroes, especially picking out operators, I tend to think too long about it and too much. But when it comes to site setups, I don't mind picking the same people, but it's just the fact that I have to know what I'm doing with the same people. It's like same people, same setup. Not necessarily though, you know, because you can use the same operators and have a different setup. Mope. And there goes my niece. Yeah, pick Ram. Use Ram. She's cool. She's awesome. She's great. She's really valuable. She's very entertaining. Use Ram. Yeah. To tell you the truth, there's nothing else to say, honestly. like my brain is not really here right now. My brain is in the game, so I would talk more, you know. But yeah, like always, have fun and G's.